Ladies and gentlemen, welcome today to another Out of Life podcast show. I am your host, the one and only Scott Sedman, and today I'm joined by anime lover Jamie Martin.
Oi, oi.
Soon to be a father, God help the little child, Dave White.
Meow.
And about to join the next generation of consoles, Kevin Tarney.
What up?
Good. Everyone all right? All good? Yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent.
You sound a bit different, Scott. You threw me off a bit.
Just a quick mention. Today is the anniversary of the podcast. So congratulations all around and to everyone that's got involved. Well done. Done a great job, lads and ladies. Right, so let's talk about what we've been playing and watching or reading and whatever. Let's start with you, Kevin.
Well, what have I been watching? I watched Toy Story 3 for the first time the other day.
The first time?
The first time?
The very first time. I actually got round to it. And I don't know if I'm being an arsehole here, but do any of you think that they should have all died at the end?
Yeah.
No.
They should have, shouldn't they?
You disgusting person. How dare you?
Spoilers, by the way.
You just ruined the childhood, Kev. Bye.
I think it would have been a better finish to the trilogy, but then again, they've announced Toy Story 4 now, haven't they? So
yeah, Toy Story 3 is my favourite of the Toy Story films.
yeah, it would have been the perfect trilogy. There we go.
Have you seen that? There's a YouTube video where someone shows their mum and they've edited the ending so it does end with them all getting burnt. That's quite funny.
I've not seen that. You have to link me that.
I will afterwards, yeah. She's sort of like, what? Is that it?
Director's cut.
Have you guys all seen Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the end of, that was supposed to end sooner. You know the bit where they technically lose the game at the end, but then they come back on a technicality?
Yeah.
Originally, they just lost at the end of the film, and that was it. But test audiences hated it, and so they changed it and put the ending in where they get the technicality, and then he comes through and wins.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think I prefer that ending.
So do I.
Why they bother with test audiences, though? Because half the endings sound better.
Yeah.
It's something different. As soon as they try something different, then everyone hates it.
Yes. Oh, no, I don't like it. It's not like everything else.
The whole idea was that it was a true underdog story, and in real life, most people would lose in that situation.
Yep.
Yep, true. So yeah, playing, Kev? What are you playing?
I've been playing Borderlands 2 again, but I brought it 2 weeks ago for £4, and I've got my money's worth because I've played it for about 40 hours in that time. But I've hit the wall with it now because I've done so many raid bosses, I've done missions over and over again, farming for weapons, and I've just finally hit the wall with it, so I'm going to put that away for a bit now. And I've been playing a bit of Black Ops 2, ready for Black Ops 3 when it comes out later this year.
Yeah. Good. Dave, what have you been up to?
Well, I've been watching Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, fantastic.
From the beginning. And that's really held up well. I really recommend everyone go back and watch that because it is a lot funnier than I remember it being.
Oh, Malcolm the Middle is brilliant. It's always been
Doesn't
brilliant.
the boy who plays Malcolm, he looks exactly the same now as he did then?
Oh yeah, he had no change.
Much, yeah.
He's got serious illness problems, I think.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't know. I can't remember what illness he got, but it's caused him serious problems. That's why you don't really see him anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Which is a bit sad because I liked him.
It's a bit sad,
Oh,
yeah.
put a down on it. God, I would be able to watch him tonight. Feel the same.
And of course, the dad, Bryan Cranston as the dad, is just a genius.
Well, it is brilliant to watch him as Hal, who's the best character in the series anyway.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, definitely.
But a lot of the jokes must have really flew over my head when I was little because it's.
Of course, because so many adults. I mean, there was one beginning of an episode I remember where he runs in to the boys' bedrooms because the mother's shouting, and he goes, "Boys, who wants to take the fall? I'll give you $5. And Malcolm goes,
yeah, I remember that episode.
Like, give me 10. It's like, fine, you're a good lad. Just runs out. I found him.
It's a real. It's quite a realistic take on a family as well. I think.
Oh yes.
Speaking of old TV shows, did you hear that Will Smith's remaking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah, how's that going to work? I don't understand.
I don't know. That can't happen, surely.
But is he remaking it and he's starring in it, or is he remaking it and...
No, he's not starring in it.
See, I think I'd prefer it if he was the Uncle Phil character.
Yeah,
I think
just have him and Carlton. Just give me Carlton dancing to Tom Jones again. Happy.
Or even have Carlton as the Uncle Phil character.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, the problem is it's a very 90s show. I don't know if it would work today.
True.
Yeah, we'll have to see. This is the year of the comebacks. There's so many things coming back.
Remakes, reboots, you name it, we got it.
Re-sequels, if that's even a thing. But yeah, playing anything, Dave, or?
Yeah, I actually started playing Rise, Son of Rome. Again,
oh yes, I heard
Xbox,
you mentioned
which I initially, I got it. My brother bought it for my birthday, and I think I played it for about 20 minutes. Stuck it in my pile of shame. But he came round the other day.
Pile of shame.
He came round the other day and picked it out. And said, "Oh, is it any good?" And I'm thinking, sure, I'll lie and say, "Yeah, I've completed it."
Yeah.
Which I hadn't. So we loaded it up and played some multiplayer, and that's really good. I really enjoy it.
I heard that the gameplay is actually pretty good in it, but just a bit repetitive.
That's the problem.
Good.
It's repetitive, I think.
It is, yeah, but going through the Colosseum with another random person, I don't play with my mic on that because I've got no friends to play it with. But leveling up, doing challenges together, it's great fun. You can pick it up for £7-8 now. I think it's well worth it. So if you with your new console.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'll possibly. I mean, if it needs to be a games with gold thing, then I might play it.
Oh, I imagine it will be any time now.
But doesn't it annoy you when you hear people pronounce multiplayer? Stop saying that. It's not.
Well, so what annoys me when they say biopics rather than biopics.
Oh, yeah, I know.
No, it definitely is biopic, like biographical picture. What?
Yeah, but
no, it's biopic.
I say biopic.
Biography, biopic. You're wrong, Jamie, I'm afraid.
Clearly.
So yeah, Jamie, what have you been watching and playing?
What have I been watching? I've been watching an anime called Psycho Pass.
So good.
Started watching it months ago, and the main characters annoy me, so after 3 episodes I stopped. I decided to give it another go. Got about 6 episodes in, and it's awesome. Really enjoying that.
It's a very good series. It's to the uninitiated, think kind of Minority Report.
Yeah,
that sort of premise.
Yeah, basically it's set in the future, and they arrest people before they commit crimes. But it started off, it seemed a bit procedural, but there's an overarching story, and I'm liking it so far. Started watching Fate Stay Night as well.
That's good. The new version they did, not the
new
old
versions,
one, because the old one has a line. The old one has a line where people die when they are killed.
Yeah.
that bad.
Yeah, no, I've been watching the new one. By the way, France, this is the point where we take over the podcast and we talk about anime from this point in.
I was going to say, you boys speaking English? Or...
I know, you said anime and I fell asleep.
So yeah, that's what I've been watching. In terms of playing, I've been playing Kid Chameleon. I was a big Nintendo kid, so I didn't play a lot of Mega Drive games outside of Aladdin, Sonic, and Comic Zone. So I've been going back and trying to play some other games. Kid Chameleon is actually a really good platformer. I'm quite enjoying it.
Is that a Mega Drive game?
It's a Mega Drive game, yeah. I've
got
it on my Vita.
No, have you got a console?
No, I downloaded the Mega Drive collection on my Vita.
Oh, okay.
Mainly just because I wanted Comic Zone on my Vita, but I'm starting to go through the other games now.
You mean you've never played Streets of Rage?
No, I have. Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, Streets of Rage, Aladdin, Sonic 2,
right?
And Jungle Strike are probably about all I've played.
You got to play Streets of Rage 2 player though. You can't just play it one player.
Yeah, you do have to
play James Pond.
I played James Pond on Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay, great game.
Which I'm sure is a better version.
What? Sega Master Race. What about you, Francis?
Well, I watched this week. I went to see Ant-Man and I went to see Mission Impossible 5. Loved both of them. Really good. Recommend them. I won't spoil it. Ant-Man was great. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's really good. Michael Douglas is great. Paul Rudd is great. It's funny. There's Thomas the Tank Engine in it. There's a scene in the film which I won't spoil. There's this really cool fight scene. Well worth it. Really done well.
Does it actually feel like part of the MCU, or does it feel quite sort of disjointed?
Yes, no, it does, and it does, and without being so obvious about it, they put in references, but without, it feels good. It doesn't fall flat. It's really just sinks in naturally, as if it was always made for the MC universe.
Yeah.
It's really good. I mean, that's apparently why Edgar Wright left, because he didn't want to link it to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, while the other director did. So
it does feel like a much more separate version than any of the others have.
Yeah, it does, because it's got quite a heist. It's got a heist feel to it. It's quite different. It's more personal. But Mission Impossible 5. You think by the 5th installment that a film would tire out, but the Mission Impossible films since Mission Impossible 3 have been great. So keep them coming. Keep Tom Cruise looking 25 and keep him doing his stunts. Perfect.
Simon Pegg's been a good addition as well to that series.
Oh yeah, he's been really good. Nice, good comic relief and chemistry with Tom Cruise.
I've literally never watched a Mission Impossible film.
They're really good. They're good.
You should watch number 3 because it's directed by J.J. Abrams, the man who's doing your Holy Bible.
Is number 2 the one that's directed by John Woo?
Yes.
Ironically, I love John Woo. Mission Impossible 2 isn't very good. I love John Woo, but Mission Impossible 2 isn't very good.
You like number 2?
I don't. I love the director, John Woo. I love John Woo. Like the 90s and 80s Hong Kong films he did with Chow Yun-fat, perfect. Best action films ever.
But why does he have to stick a dove in every film? Like a slow-mo dove?
I don't know. Apart from those two, I've also been watching anime. An anime called Space Dandy. The studio who does Space Dandy is the same one who did Full Metal Alchemist. They're really known. Bones are really known for their great English dubs, and again, Space Dandy's got a fantastic English dub. It's very funny. It's sort of the anime equivalent of Red Dwarf. It's brilliant. I'd recommend it. I don't want to say anything else because it's quite wacky, quite hard to explain, but it's really funny.
Crunchyroll needs to sponsor us.
Yes, they do.
Isn't Space Dandy on Netflix?
Is Space Dandy on Netflix? I don't know because when I went to AnimeCon, I just bought a whole box set of anime.
Oh, okay. So I'm sure I'd seen it on there, and I meant to watch it.
It's good. It's very funny.
So while shopping, you saw something called Space Dandy and thought, I'll get that.
No, I'd heard of Space Dandy and I thought, if it's there and if the price is reasonable, I might get it. And I got the whole first series on Blu-ray for 25 quid. So I thought, yeah, why not?
It's pretty good for anime.
It's pretty good, yeah. I mean, for a new thing, because it's really come out, I mean. Playing-wise, still a lot of Bloodborne. There's this boss I'm fighting who keeps kicking my ass, and it's getting very frustrating, but I shall persevere until the prey is slaughtered. Bloodborne and the new Dragon Age Inquisition DLC. So
I've not played either of those games, so.
Well, if you get EA access, I would get it.
Yeah, I will be picking up EA access, definitely. Especially since I've added Titanfall now, because that's another game I hadn't played and I really want to.
Oh, when you get on Titanfall, give me a shout. I'm up for that.
Yeah, alright, cool. Cool beans.
But Bloodborne, obviously, if you're a Souls fan, that's, people like it, yeah, and I'm enjoying it. I thought I'd almost finished, but that was about 15 hours ago. I haven't almost finished. So, let's keep going. Right, now let's move on to the section known as the download.
The download.
So, movie news for the week. Game news for the week. Blizzard announced that they're thinking about making Warcraft 4, which has excited a lot of people because obviously for Blizzard's bread and butter for years has been World of Warcraft, and Warcraft 3 is donkey of years old. I think, definitely over 10 years. Maybe even longer than that, probably 15. Anyone here into Warcraft or real-time strategy games?
I don't even dare dip a toe into them.
No.
Like MMOs, not a chance, because I know I'll just get sucked into it and I'll get nothing done in life.
I tried Warcraft a few years ago and I was like, what? And then I stopped. Because I didn't have a clue what the hell was going on. I was like, go and kill this rabbit, and I thought, nah, I'm alright.
Yeah, I mean, I played once or twice World of Warcraft on a friend's account, but again, MMOs and subscription fees just weren't my thing. I mean, there are a couple of MMOs I play, but a Warcraft, though, a real-time strategy game, because that's how they started out, that would quite interest me, seeing how they do it, because Total Rome 2 aside, Creative Assembly have got quite a good hold on the real-time strategy genre, with Total War Warhammer obviously coming out as well. So, yeah, right. So, seems that, none of us really into World of Warcraft or anything.
No, I haven't played an RTS game since KKND Crossfire on the PS1, so...
Bloody hell.
Oh, blimey.
My only experience is Command and Conquer, Red Alert,
Right, that's a game as
and
well.
Retaliation. Played those two, and Age of Empires, of course.
I've been playing that a lot recently. Age of Empires.
It's a great game.
Yeah, Age of Empires is good. Right, moving on. So this week, as we know, it would have been PT's 1 year anniversary from when it entered the PS Store. Obviously, with things going on at Konami, Kojima seemingly leaving. Well, I say seemingly because it's not official, but it almost is. And Guillermo del Toro has recently just said this week, he never wants going to make a game again, which I think is quite sad because he's been trying to do it for ages, and I just think this whole PT dilemma is quite a sad state, even though I'm a wimp when it's horror, and I do not play horror often because I'm hopeless at it. I jump out of my skin. But obviously a lot of people are excited for it. So, yeah.
Have you played PT?
No, I've not played PT. I've seen people play it.
I've played it because I think on my PS4 to this year, it's honestly one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had. Certainly one of the best in this year. I played it with 4 mates, well, me, my missus, my mate and his missus. We passed the controller between us and just had a couple of beers, and it was awesome. It was a really good night.
Yeah, I mean, I just think, I think it's sad. I mean, Dave and Kev, what do you guys think? I mean, are you into horror, Silent Hills? Because I know it was meant to be the next Silent Hills game.
See, I have the exact opposite reaction to you. Like, horror games, they don't ever really scare me, but PT was, because I watched it, I didn't play it, I watched it on YouTube, and it's the one game that actually freaked me out while watching it. And it's a shame it never really got made into a proper game, because I think that would have been something special. I really do.
Yeah, it's a shame for people fan of the genre.
I've not had the pleasure of playing it, so would you recommend I watched it on YouTube? I don't have a PlayStation 4, and I can't get it now anyway.
No.
I would
I'd
watch it with someone who has a good reaction. If you watch it with someone who just doesn't jump
funny,
or anything,
yeah,
it's not very interesting. But if you watch someone who has a good reaction to it, then it's well worth
it. I mean, I am
Did
surprised
you guys
by...
see that there's... Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm surprised by Del Toro's statement, because I think a month ago, Kojima and Del Toro did say they intended to work with each other anyway. So I don't know now if that's not going to happen now, or were they planning on working something else, because it's always seemed to me like Kojima wants to work in film. So are they going to segue into films together? Who knows?
Are any of you really big Del Toro fans?
I wouldn't class myself... I like his films, but I wouldn't class myself as a big Del Toro fan.
Same.
Yeah.
I enjoyed his... he did the Blade films, am I right? Did he do one of them?
He did do Blade.
Or am I imagining them?
I've never seen Blade in English.
I think he did.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, just quick segue into Blade. Did you know that Blade is actually a British superhero?
Is he really?
Yep, he's actually British, from Piccadilly Circus.
I did not know that.
Wow.
So, and they've never...
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, but back to Del Toro. I mean, I liked his Hellboy films.
They were good.
Yeah, Hellboy was good. I didn't like Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim was fucking awesome. Don't you dare do that.
I didn't like Pacific Rim. I didn't like Pacific Rim.
It took me 3 attempts to watch it.
He drags a fucking cargo ship through the streets and smashes up a giant monster with it. What more do you need?
I've only seen it once. I can't remember what happened, to be honest. I remember there being lots of
that proves my point.
Transformer type things, and that's about it.
Guillermo del Toro's most famous film, and I really liked it. It was Pan's Labyrinth. I really liked Pan's Labyrinth. So
I've still not watched that.
No,
I did go to watch it once, and then
it's really good.
I know
it's really good.
really
It's very
stupid
surreal, like his film. And there's his new film coming out, which Crimson Peak, which is horror, which looks quite good. I might be interested in that, with Tom Hiddleston and Maya Wasikowska, the girl in Alice in Wonderland.
What's her name again?
Maya Wasikowska.
Right. I've never heard it pronounced out loud, so...
I think that's how you pronounce
Do it again.
I'm sorry, anyone who knows how to pronounce that name. I probably just butchered it. My sincere apologies.
I'm a fan of Tom Hiddleston, so I'll be interested to see what they do with that. The problem is I might just see Loki every time I watch him now. It's been a bit typecast.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
Yeah. No, I think everyone will be the same.
Yeah, but I still think he's a good actor. I think Tom Hiddleston is a good actor.
What else has he been in other than...
He is, yeah.
I mean, I don't see... okay, maybe a little bit, but I think Tom Hiddleston acts his part rather than I see Tom Hiddleston is acting Loki in every part. I do see him be different, at least to me.
I don't know what else he's been in.
He was in what's that film called? The Horse and something. Oh, War Horse. He was in War Horse.
Oh, that's a film I can't watch because I'm afraid the horse is going to die at the end, and I can't watch it.
I won't spoil anything. I read the book as well, but yeah.
Wasn't there some vampire love film or something?
Yeah, he was good in that. That was the one with Tilda Swinton. He played a musician. He played a musician, like an old rock star, who was also a vampire.
Yeah.
And he was very good in that. But
what the hell was that?
It was a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think
what's
it
called.
Thor. Let me find. Yeah, it was definitely after Thor and Avengers. Let me find out what it's called.
I'm just looking here. Only Lovers Left Alive. That's the one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that's never heard of it.
It's good. It's very strange, but it's good. Right. Moving on. This week saw the release of Everyone's Gone to the Rapture, which has caused quite a stir. It's got very good reviews. People are speaking very positively about it. And just to let you know, fellow Duck Hunter Adam Thomas has done a YouTube video of the first 5 minutes, his impressions of the game, and I think he's writing or doing a video of his full review that he'll be releasing. So do check that out, because the impressions were very good, and it looks a very good game. I really want to try it, but I have too many games at the moment. But I like the idea of a quiet apocalypse rather than zombies everywhere. English countryside, quite 80s. What do you guys think? You like the look of it? I mean, I know Jamie's the one with the PS4. So.
Yeah, see, the thing is I want to know about it, but I don't want to watch any gameplay videos, so I'm like struggling.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I'm going to wait until it's free on PS Plus, because I guarantee in about 4 to 6 months' time I'll get the game for free.
Well, if the vote to play feature, if that comes in and they put that game on, that will probably be voted in pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Well, surely everyone's bought it now.
I mean,
really popular.
I think it has sold well, but I think there will be a lot of people like me who are a bit on the fence about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the fence not because I don't think I'd like it, it's just because I've got too many games. And even though it's a short game, if I start playing that, I'm never going to finish the other games I've got. I've got too big a backlog, which stretches back to PS1, for goodness sake, and Game Boy Color.
Jesus Christ, that is a big backlog.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, Kev, obviously you're not going to get a PS4. What do you think of Everyone's Gone to the Rapture? Or...
It looks interesting. I like that sort of game, that game design where they have just like a little open world. What was that other game called? Gone Home, was it? That was meant to be good as well. It was the same sort of premise where you have an open space and you explore and discover and find out the story.
Yeah. I didn't like Gone Home personally, but I know a lot of people who did. So, yeah.
I mean, the premise is interesting. I do like those sort of games that you can just like sit back in an evening, just put something on YouTube and just relax with the game. I mean, you don't have to be 100% focused tryhard mode, do you know what I mean?
I can't multitask, so I need to be 100% focused on the game. I just don't do multitasking.
No, I'm not the best either, to be fair.
But yeah, it looks interesting, and I'm quite interested about it. So, more game news. Kingdom Hearts 3 is adding the world of Big Hero 6. So, yeah, I didn't see Big Hero 6, but it looks like Kingdom Hearts 3 is going into more modern Disney franchises.
Why haven't you seen Big Hero 6?
I just didn't get around to it.
I'm the same. I didn't get around to it either. I want to see it. But...
It's a good movie.
It came out
I loved it.
January, and I think I had exams in January, and I just didn't get around to it.
Well, priorities, Francis, you know.
I know. Don't worry. I did put Witcher 3 over my exam, so don't worry. I had my priorities sorted there.
I'll let you off then.
See, I'm not the biggest fan of animated films, and I decided to sit down and watch Big Hero 6. What the hell was that? Did you just have an aneurysm?
That was me. Shock. You're giving me a heart attack, Kev.
It's because you're attacking anime.
No, animated films.
Yeah, but you only had the first part.
People love the anime films.
He freaks out. See, that's why it took me so long to watch Toy Story 3, because I'm not the biggest fan. I have to be in the right mood to sit down and watch something like that. And I sat down and watched Big Hero 6, and it's brilliant. It's like Wall-E when I first saw that. It took me a while to get around to it, but when I sat down and watched it,
Yeah, what the hell?
Wall-E.
What's that?
Amazing.
Wall-E?
I've never seen Wall-E.
Never heard of it, mate.
Wall-E!
A wall at the end of the world.
It's amazing.
It's
I'm pretty sure
tiny,
that's
Have you not seen Wall-E?
I'm pretty sure that's a trick in Tony Hawk's.
It's this little
You need to sit down and watch it.
robot that cleans up. The Earth has been abandoned, and he.
Oh yeah, Wall-E.
his job
Yeah,
to clean
Wall-E.
up.
I've seen that.
Yeah, Wall-E.
Yeah, I've seen Wall-E.
It's not Wall-E, it's Wall-E.
Wall-E!
It is Wall. How does
It's
it's
such a
Wall
Wall-E.
dash E? Wall-E.
Yeah, so Kingdom Hearts. I've not played it. I want to play Kingdom Hearts. I've never got round to a Kingdom Hearts game. I'm waiting for them to release them on Vita, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. If they come to PS now, then I'll play the first two, and then I'm more than happy to play the third one.
Yeah, I'd want to play them all first before jumping into the new one. I know I won't get a chance on an Xbox anyway, but every time I've ever had the opportunity to play one, I've not played the others, so I've left it.
Yeah.
It sort of seems like the game you've got to play 1 and 2 before you know what's going on.
Well, JRPGs, Japanese and their stories. It's like, pardon, what is going on? I don't understand the thing. So
but I want to know
simplify
why I'm
things.
smacking Mickey with a sword. Why am I kicking Goofy up the arse? I don't know.
I still don't know why I'm doing that. Although generally they're teamed up with you. So.
Oh,
you
well,
won't be-
that's no good then.
What are you doing fighting Jafar? Why am I fighting Jafar? Although
Well,
Evil. You know there's no more than that.
why am I taking a baseball bat to Wally?
Wall-E.
Wall-E.
Right.
Wally, that's it's Wally.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Moving on. Now we have a game changer from our very own Scott Ross Miller, and this is the game he's talking about.
Hi all, Ross here with my game changer. Now, trying to pick one game from every game I've ever played is really, really difficult, but I toyed with the idea of Maniac Mansion on the NES or the glorified Excel spreadsheet that is Football Manager, but I settled on something which isn't only important to me but to my wife as well actually, and that is Gears of War. The cover-based shooter from Epic Games went through 4 games now, but the original still holds its absolute dear place in my heart. I remember the first time that I ever laid eyes on Sarah or Marcus Phoenix or Dom, and just thought this world, this story is absolutely fantastic, and I still absolutely love it. In fact, I'm getting geared right up for it right now because of the remaster launches in a week's time, and I can't wait to play through it all again, remastered for this generation. But what makes it important to me is just how replayable it is. The storyline itself and the game mechanics are fantastic. You hide behind cover, you shoot something and you move on, but I just absolutely love it. I keep on going back. It's hard to put a pinpoint on one specific reason why I keep on going back to it. I just do. Phoenix himself is a great character, as is Dom. They evolve through the series, and it's almost like a band of brothers style thing, isn't it? You know, you're looking out for each other. I've played through Gears with my wife in co-op and one of my other friends as well, and I can't ever remember having a better co-op experience. But anyway, it's a short and it's a sweet one. But anyway, my game changer is Gears of War.
Right, that was Gears of War. So, anyone here Gears of War fans? I've not played them myself. I'm tempted to get the remaster, but not sure yet. And
Yeah, definitely worth playing. I mean, it's one of those franchises that it's got a decent story, it's got great gameplay. I mean, it might not blow you away, but it's well worth playing.
Me and Ross are planning on doing a sort of playthrough and recording it, but that all depends on whether or not this baby drops.
Hold off, baby.
Well, no, if it comes early, then I've got a month off work. It's plenty of time, isn't it? I'll just stick it in the closet.
yeah,
Put it under the
don't
sink.
think it'll quite work. Oh God,
He's got his priorities sorted
yeah,
out.
it does.
Yeah,
See, Francis, you need to learn.
Yeah, I do.
if I had a baby, I'd still go and see Big Hero 6.
You'd go with the baby straight from the hospital. In you come.
Anyway.
I played the beta of Gears of War, and I have to say I did enjoy the multiplayer because I'm not very good at multiplayer games, and while I wasn't very good at it, I was still making kills and actually doing quite well, and that was my first time trying, so I quite liked that it was good. I mean, this is the multiplayer, and I quite liked that I was able to jump in fairly easily with no problem. Like the Halo 5 beta, I'd jump in, I feel like I'd just jump into the map and I was dead already. So this is a nice change of pace. Slower type of shooter. I quite like that.
Yeah, it's a good game. You should try out Horde mode as well. I mean, Horde mode is really good if you get a group of 4 of you and you like settle down for that 50 round.
I mean, because
it's really good fun.
Because I've heard
I do love a good Horde mode.
I don't know if you said Horde or Horde.
I said Horde, but I meant both.
Okay.
No, but I know that it's Mass Effect's multiplayer was based on Horde mode, and I really enjoyed Mass Effect's multiplayer because I was actually good at that game. But yeah. So yeah, I'm willing to give it a go. But not hesitating because, as I said, too many games at the moment. If I buy a new one, it's not a good idea.
You've got all those backwards compatible games with gold coming as well now, so
I know. I'm looking forward to that. That should be good. That will get me to possibly, if that getting to play all 3 of them. That on one console.
4?
Well, Judgment. Are they making Judgment backwards compatible? Or
I don't know.
No idea.
I'm pretty sure they are, because they were going to release the Marcus Phoenix collection, and they had all 4 of them. Even though, is he not in Judgment, as far as I'm aware?
No.
Or is he? I don't know.
Judgment?
I'm sure
he's
that all
not.
4 games are in it.
Is Judgment a prequel? Is it a prequel? Okay.
Yes, it's a prequel.
Okay. Is it? It's not a young Marcus Phoenix or whatever.
No, you play as the blonde-haired dude. I can't remember his name now.
Blonde-haired dudes.
They're all big dudes. I can't really quite tell which
There's
one.
only one blonde-haired one.
Right. Well, this week we're now going to move on to movie news, film news, and as you know, this week, and I think it's still ongoing, was the Disney Expo, and there's been quite a lot of news coming up from that. No blasted Captain America trailer yet, which I'm rather annoyed about. The one that came out, which was convincing, was fake. But there's been.
I deliberated over watching that trailer for an entire day. I went to sleep and I woke up the next day and I thought, no, I'm going to do it. I'm good. I don't care about the footage. I will watch it. And then it turned out to be fake. I'd wasted 24 hours using all of my willpower not to watch it. And then it was a fake one anyway. It was a good fake one.
It was a very good fake one. It was quite convincing. It
was so good. I'm wondering why they made it shaky cam. Why not just release the fake one he must have made in the first place? I know that's to convince you it's real, but it's not. So give me the good quality one.
Well, I don't know. People are bored. They need things to alleviate their boredom. So that's what they do.
Don't we have to wait till November to see that? Who told me that?
But where did the rumours come from that we were getting a trailer? I thought, because I remember Scott mentioned it.
Scott.
Oh, I am Scott. So I mentioned it. But
it's all Scott's fault.
God damn it, Scott.
Screw you, Scott. Hope you're listening.
But I just don't understand why we didn't get a new Star Wars trailer either. But we did get a Star Wars poster, as well as a Star Wars PS4 bundle. And the Star Wars poster, although not official, was pretty cool. Have all of you seen it?
Yeah.
Is that the one for Rogue One?
It's the one where it seems to confirm that Finn, John Boyega's character, will be a Jedi.
There was a Rogue One presentation as well.
There was a Rogue One, at least a still from Rogue One that came out.
And it's got Donnie Yen. Yeah. It's got Donnie Yen in it, and that's really cool. Right, and awesome. And Mads Mikkelsen, however you pronounce his name, has been announced to be in the film, which is really
Hannibal.
Cool. Yeah, Hannibal. Hannibal's in the film. Hannibal's going to be there eating pieces of Ewoks.
Nice. Why not?
Yeah.
They look tasty.
A bit of Jar Jar.
Jar Jar. We'll know the death of Jar Jar. We'll find out why he died, and it will be Hannibal who's eaten him. There we go.
Plot twist.
Perfect.
That'd be pretty good, actually. I'd pay to see
that. What other news? They showed posters for
Incredibles 2.
Posters for Incredibles 2. Yep, I can't wait for that.
There's an Incredibles 2?
Yes,
oh, yeah.
They're making it. Yeah.
Oh, God. I wasn't really that big a fan of the first one. I know I'm in the minority.
That's my favourite Pixar film. The Incredibles
It's
is
probably
my
the
favourite
only good
chapter.
Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. There were posters for Finding Dory, The Good Dinosaur. There was footage of The Good Dinosaur Planet. Obviously, we can't see it.
Actually, I saw. I
Good
went to see
Dinosaur.
Minions the other day, and they had like a teaser for The Good Dinosaur. It looked really good.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
it?
I saw a trailer
it's got
for it, it's really
dinosaurs. Hey, it's got dinosaurs.
That is the boringest name of a film I've ever seen.
The
Oh,
Good
let's go
Dinosaur.
watch The Good Dinosaur. No, I'd rather watch The Mean Dinosaur.
Did you?
The Grumpy Dinosaur.
I mean,
Not the good one.
So it turns out it's actually Land Before Times 15.
and there's also a film about where there are no humans but animals have become anthropomorphic.
Zootopia.
That actually looked
Yeah,
pretty funny.
Yeah, that looked pretty funny with the fox and the bunny who have to team up for an investigation. But the posters didn't show much. I mean, The Incredibles 2, all you saw were two eyes. Doesn't really give much.
There
Finding
was
Dory.
Cars 3 as well, wasn't there?
No one cares about Cars 3.
No,
And I can't
John
even-
Lasseter cares about Cars 3. That's it.
Apparently, there was a trailer for The Jungle Book as well
Alright.
that's coming out live action.
Which one? Is that the Andy Serkis one or the other one?
No, this is the other one.
Okay. The John Favreau one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, from what I'm hearing, the reviews of the trailer, it looks amazing.
Because the Andy Serkis one, I'm actually more excited about the Andy Serkis one. Because
Which one is Jungle Book Origins?
No idea.
is that
Is that
No,
the Andy
is it-
Serkis one? Or...
this is so confusing.
All I know is I heard a trailer review for the
John
trailer that
Favreau
they
one.
saw, and they said that it's got the Bare Necessities song in it, so that sold me.
Ah, well, that's it then.
Okay, yeah. I'm gone. I'm going already. See you guys. No, but what else? Oh yeah, we've got the director for Star Wars Episode 9. I'm going to butcher his name now, so I better look at it. It's Colin
Trank.
Trevorrow, who directed Jurassic World. I don't know what to feel. Apparently, Safety Not Guaranteed, that film he did, I've never even heard of it, was excellent. Jurassic World
quite
was
good.
fun. Jurassic World was fun. Not a great film though, so I want to reserve judgment.
What?
I want to reserve judgment, but I'm not.
Jurassic World was a
feeling it.
great film. What are you on about?
It's
On
fun.
with Francis.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, but I didn't think it was a particularly good film.
It got really stupid at the end.
It was
Right.
stupid. It's about a film about dinosaurs running
but
around.
when you've
with
got a
people in a theme
raptor
park.
giving you not a literal high five, but a little nod to the fucking Chris Pratt, it went a bit too far for me.
So you think the
I
fact that
think-
they've
I
managed to
found-
bring
I
a
found the
raptor back
nods.
to life is believable, but a raptor
Yep.
that can sort of, all right, mate, that was a good one. I enjoyed that. I'll see you later. That's not believable.
Wait, you mean Jurassic Park ain't real?
What? Wait, what? Dave? Jurassic Park doesn't exist?
I'd so go to that theme park.
I think we'd all go.
You'd get eaten,
Yeah, I don't care. It'd be the best.
judging by past record.
I'd love it. A little, dinosaur munching on my leg. It would be the best moment of my life. If you're going to go one way, that's a way to go, isn't it?
No, I'd like one clean chomp by a T-Rex. Be pretty quick.
You wouldn't be forgotten anytime soon. Did you hear about your Uncle Dave? Yeah, munched on by a dinosaur. It's tragic. Then he got an hand back.
But I did enjoy Jurassic World. It was fun, but I thought the writing was all over the place, and I didn't like. I felt it referenced the old films too much. Sometimes it was a little too obvious.
I agree with you. That's what Terminator Genesis did as well. It referenced the past films too much, copied scenes and stuff, and it just, I don't know.
The thing is, if Colin Trevorrow was directing episode 7, I'd be worried, because he came in, did Jurassic World, and that's sort of the first part of this new saga. He's going to be coming in on the third film of the new saga. The tone will already be set, so hopefully he can stick with that.
Who's doing episode 8?
Ryan
the
Johnson,
guy
who did Looper,
Yeah, which is a
an
good
awesome
film.
film.
It's a good
So
film.
Yeah.
I have a lot
I'm
of faith
not worried
in him.
about that one.
It's
No.
the best. It's the best film, best version of Akira, along with Chronicle.
yeah.
But no, I really like Looper. Now, if of course now we have Colin Trevorrow at doing it, but who would have been your ideal picks for episode 9? Who would you have wanted to do?
I liked it
episode 9?
when the rumour was that Ryan Johnson was going to do 8 and 9. I hope he would
Right.
do both.
Yeah.
He's involved somehow in 9. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's a screenplay or producer, but I know he's involved somehow. Still, but I'm not sure in what capacity. But
Yeah, see, I'm not sure. Like, I have a couple of wilder picks, but I'd want them for like anthology film. I want Zack Snyder to do an anthology film, and
What, in black and white?
yeah, and Nicholas Winding Refn, who did Drive. I want him to do an anthology film as well.
I want Adam Sandler to do an Ewok movie.
See, I'm not that invested in the Star Wars films, but if I wanted to see someone do it, it'd be Jon Favreau. I would have liked to see him do one because he's in with Disney, isn't he? And
Yeah.
Because people have said Joss Whedon. I know some people were hoping Joss Whedon.
I don't know if I'd want Joss Whedon to do it.
No.
I'd be happy with Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon's done a Star Wars film. It's called Firefly. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I
Joss
love
Whedon.
Firefly,
Joss
it was
Whedon was
amazing.
one of the scriptplay. Joss Whedon was one of the screenplay writers for the first Toy Story. Random fact.
Oh, right.
In there. So, but
You're just full of these today, aren't you?
I know. I did my work today. I did my homework. I don't know. I think Joss Whedon do an anthology movie. That would be cool. I wouldn't want Christopher Nolan to do a main film, but I'd be quite happy him doing an anthology film. I think he'd bring something quite interesting to a spin-off film, which doesn't really tie into anything. That would be really cool. I would have liked Episode 9, Russo Brothers. I would have really liked the Russo brothers to do one.
they're balls deep in Marvel at the moment, though, aren't
Obviously, but I would have loved to see the Russo brothers, see how they'd have handled a Star Wars film. And then I think Episode 9, to end it, that would have been a cool way. They would have been good to end it. But that's just me.
I think with Star Wars and Marvel, Disney's got a lot on their plate, and I'd be worried if I was them. I mean, I wasn't worried. It's just money for them, but it's a lot to take on, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
God, imagine how much money they make a year just through merchandise, movies.
Oh, God.
Mickey Mouse must wipe his
Disney
ass
can-
with $100 bills, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like Scrooge McDuck, the vault. It's probably 30 times bigger. You probably open the vault and actually money falls onto the person when they open the vault.
I had to explain to my girlfriend the other day who Scrooge McDuck was. It was devastating.
What?
I know.
Dave, why are you with this woman?
She's having his baby.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, right, yes. True.
Too late.
He's already signed the contract.
Right, it is time for the quiz.
The quiz.
Right, I'm going to go a little different today. I'm going to go with actors who, from the past, quite a bit older.
Oh God, I'm going to get zero.
So,
For fuck's sake. I lost
Number
last week
one.
to Lucy. Don't make me lose to these two as well.
number 1, we're going to go with Gregory Peck. And we'll start with the loser, Dave.
See, the name rings a bell, and I'm sure afterwards I'm going to be like, I know. Gregory Peck. I'm just going to say. I have no idea. Men in Black. I know it's not. But...
No. Jamie, over to you.
I have no idea.
That film doesn't exist. Stop saying those words.
Old films. I'm going to go with The Hunt for Red October.
I'm afraid not. That's not that old. But anyway. Kev?
Oh, it's not that old. I was going to go Casablanca, but I won't go that then.
It's not quite that far. No,
Die
he's old.
Hard.
No. Alright, okay.
What happens if nobody has a point
Kill
at
a
the end?
Mockingbird?
Francis wins.
Nobody has. Yeah, I win. To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh my God.
Roman
Watch that
Holiday. The Omen and The Guns of Navarone.
Oh, see, I've actually seen 3 of those films, and
I've seen zero.
Guns and Never blown
He's
up
the
in
main
battle
actor.
zone. Weekend lyrics.
Obviously, To Kill a Mockingbird, he plays Atticus Finch. So,
obviously.
right.
Everyone knows
So,
that.
next actor. Oh, I'm going to have fun with this.
Jason Statham. Go
No.
on, Jason Statham.
Peter O'Toole. Kev, you go.
I know the name.
Well,
That's a good start.
That is a good start. I hope you know the name. Just one of Britain's finest actors, but there you go.
Oh, I know who it is now. Isn't he in Destiny? Doesn't he do the voice in Destiny?
No, that's Peter Dinklage.
No, I'm on about the Warden dude.
No, he died, I think, before Destiny was released.
Oh. Okay, it's not who I thought it was then.
No. But anyway, any idea?
I'm going to go with Spartacus.
Ooh, that would have been a good guess, but unfortunately he wasn't in that. But no, that.
So if he was in it, it would have been great.
No, because you're on the right. That's the era of films you're looking for.
I've just remembered the name of the one I was going to say, but I'm not going to say that.
Dave. No, Jamie. Sorry, Jamie. You go.
Jamie. Right. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Did he sing the song about the little white ball? Is he that guy? No? I'm going to go with, because it's around that era, Lawrence of Arabia.
1 point! He was Lawrence of Arabia. Jamie, 1 point.
You've won, Jamie.
Dave.
Lawrence of Arabia 2.
I'm afraid not.
Quest for Pusey.
Yeah, Hot Arabian Nights.
So, the
I
other,
was honestly gonna say
the other
Lawrence of
three
Arabia.
films.
I'm so gutted.
Can I take a guess at another one?
Yeah, can take a guess, but you won't get a point.
It was Ben-Hur one.
No,
Oh, okay, never mind.
you're thinking of a different actor. But the other three are Ratatouille, The Last Emperor, The Lion in Winter.
Ratatouille is in the one
Never
with
seen
the
any
rat.
of those.
Ratatouille, he plays
Nope.
the critic. You know, the nasty critic.
Yeah.
So he's in that.
Spoilers, but doesn't Ratatouille get eaten at the end of that?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, yes.
Somebody
yes,
tell me a lie.
Yes, Ratatouille does get eaten. I just thought you'd named the rat Ratatouille. No, Ratatouille does get eaten.
Right, yeah. The dish Ratatouille does get eaten.
Yes. Right, next
I'm
one.
not sure if that was a joke or whether he genuinely didn't
No,
know.
I didn't know. Somebody told me. I've never seen
I
the film.
could-
Somebody
I
told
was-
me. I was like, what?
That was a shitter joke, joke last week.
Hang on. Right, Laurence Olivier. And we're going to start with. Who are we going to start with this time? Good question. We're going to start with Jamie.
If I can just give you a Laurence Olivier quote, does that count?
No.
No.
No, I'm afraid not.
Because I know
has
he
some great
said
quotes.
something once.
What?
What? No, well, I'll tell that. Basically, when Dustin Hoffman was in Marathon Man, he had actual teeth pulled. Because he's a method actor, and he wanted to know what it felt like to have teeth pulled. And when they talked to Laurence Olivier about it, he said, "Why doesn't he try acting?" That's my little fact.
That's not the
Laurence
That gets you no points. Well done.
Laurence Olivier, he was in Lawrence of Arabia.
No, afraid not. Kev.
Ben-Hur.
No.
Damn it. It's going to be right one of these times.
Dave.
Did you think about my name then?
I thought that was Dave giving his answer, as in the film Dave.
I'm going to go with Spartacus.
Correct. 1 point for
Come
Dave.
on!
Yes!
So,
That was a complete guess.
the other three films are Rebecca, Slough, and Clash of the Titans.
Obviously, the original Clash.
The original Clash of the Titans, yes. Yes, indeed.
You've been pretty old, I'd imagine.
Right, now we have, so I've done 3, we've got 2 more to go. We are on 1 point for Jamie, 1 point on Dave, 0 for Kev.
God help me.
I think you need more than God, mate. Right, who am I going to go for
I'm so uncultured.
now? Yes.
No, you're just not born 50 years ago. Like fucking Francis was.
I'm very old. So, I'm going to go now with Humphrey Bogart. And I'm going to go... Kev, you can start.
Fuck's sake. I have no idea. Casablanca again.
Point. 1 point to Kev.
Like, that was mine. That was mine, you asshole.
What a guess!
Right. Dave.
Strictly Come Dancing with the Stars.
No, I really want to give you a point because that was very creative, but unfortunately not. Jamie.
He sounds like a dancer.
Humphrey Bogart. He's in them, like, bone type things.
No shit.
Gone with the Wind.
No, I'm afraid that was Clark Gable.
That was a really
not
good
Humphrey
guess, though.
Bogart, but it was very good. The Maltese Falcon, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, and The Big Sleep. Those are the 3 films.
The Big Sleep, which is what our listeners are currently going through now.
Oh, and now let us go with the final actor, Charlton Heston. Let us start with Jamie.
Oh, he was in.
Who are we starting with?
Charlton Heston.
There's it me, yeah?
Yeah.
He was in. I'm gonna go with. Oh, I've got 2. One of them is quite obvious. The other one. I'm gonna go with Planet of the Apes.
1 point. 2.
Happy days. Man.
Jamie. 2 points to Jamie. And this is the last round. Things are getting hot. So, Dave.
Ben-Hur.
Point to Dave.
Has he just stole my fucking movie?
Jamie stole mine.
Let's go. Kev, you are the last one. May God be with you.
Batman and Robin.
I'd love to see Charlton Heston in the Batman and Robin, but unfortunately not. He was in the film Touch
Was
of
he
Evil.
in The Omega Man?
Was he in
That one,
the
though.
Omega Man?
Yeah, he was in that.
He's in that, but
But that
it's
wasn't-
not one of the. It's not one of the
I'm
4
glad I
films.
didn't know that then.
So it's Touch of Evil, which is the film Orson Welles did, and Sworn to Secrecy, which is a Nazi film. So,
So it's a tie.
it's a tie. So we need to go find another classic actor. Let's go.
I just want it on record that Dave nicked my answer. So
Well, you
Who
did.
said Spartacus the first time round as well?
me.
So I'm basically, if you just answered all your answers and guessed later, you'd have been right.
Yep. Sucks
But
to be
between-
me, I guess.
But between now, I'm going to ask Jamie and Dave, and let's go with Omar Sharif. Dave.
Lawrence
your
of
go.
Arabia.
1 point.
Oh, fuck you, Dave.
I ain't know that because he died a couple of months ago. God bless his soul.
Omar Sharif.
God bless this.
Jamie.
Omar Sharif. Omar fucking Sharif. He was in.
Ben-Hur.
Yeah, he's probably in Ben
No.
Hur, right?
He was not in Ben-Hur.
Yeah,
Don't listen to me.
that's my answer anyway, Ben Hur.
Right. All right. Well, Dave is the winner. Dave is the winner. The other 3 films were Dr. Zhivago, Top Secret, and Hidalgo. So
So to all the old ladies listening out there, congrats, you got 5 out of 5. Thank you.
Yeah. No. I'd just like to take this moment to thank my mum. I want to thank my girlfriends for supporting me.
You want to thank me for the answers?
I want to thank Kev for the answer. I really appreciate it.
I just want to say that although Dave is the winner, technically I am because I knew these answers. You guys are very, very uncultured. Just like a proper professional podcast about news,
Do you
aren't
know-
we?
Before we got started,
teacher.
we was deciding who was going to host, and someone had the bright spark of picking Francis. That person won, and that was me.
Well, you need, a bit of diversity. We've gone with all sorts of actors. I thought let's go a bit further back. It'd be enjoyable, and it clearly was for me.
Realise how stupid we are.
Right. So there we go. So we've discovered that we know very, very little about the past. So, which segues perfectly into our next question, which is the random question for the week. Would you rather be able to go back in the past or go in the future? Jamie, take it away.
I think I'd rather go to the future. because there's no way of me knowing what that's all about. Like, I could read about the past, and there's nothing. I mean, I quite like 80s music, but outside of that, there's not much in the past I want to see. Whereas the future sounds exciting and new, and they have hoverboards and shit. So
it's 2015. We don't have hoverboards yet.
This year isn't over yet. This year isn't over. How far in the future?
Oh yeah.
Only about 50 years. Because of how far technology has come in the last sort of 50, 60 years, I'd be interested to see how far it goes in the last 50, 60 years time. And well, probably won't have ended by then. Hopefully.
Probably.
You'd never know.
Never know. Maybe. We'll see. So yeah, Dave, what would you rather?
I need some more parameters to work on here.
Alright.
Like,
it's never simple, is it?
Am I just staying there, or am I allowed to come back?
You're allowed to come back. It's just like a fleeting visit.
Okay. Well then, I would like to go to the future, but not quite as far as Jamie. I'd like to go 6 months, maybe. And then I want to get all the lottery numbers between then and now, and win the lottery
broke the question
every month for the next 6 months.
Stole my idea.
Set myself up, sorted. And I would buy people to review us and make us the number one podcast in the UK.
Do you not think if you won the lottery like 6 months in a row, you'd be subject to investigation?
You heard it here. We are corrupt.
Yeah, but how are they going to prove it? Well, they're going to say, "Oh, well, you know, you've won the lottery. Now. This is the 12th time in a row. So we've got suspicions that you've been travelling around in the future. So you need to hand over your winnings." No, it's not going to happen, is it?
No, Camelot would just send some assassin to take you out.
Yeah,
probably.
That's what would happen.
Kev, where would you go?
Well, I think Dave's broke the question. I think he's got the perfect answer.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say something like that.
I'd have to travel to the future, get lottery numbers, come back, win lottery, be rich.
I mean, if you did it as
you
well...
You could do it the other way around, though. Because you know the outcome of all major sporting events that have happened for the last how many years. So you can go back into the past and then give yourself that money and then have yourself set up in the future already.
I can't even remember what I had for dinner today, never mind what the sporting result was.
But that's what the internet is for.
So let's go with that. So if you were, say, 8 or 9 and your future self come and started talking to you, what would your response be? Mine would be like, you've put on some weight. You need to get on the treadmill.
What have you done with that hair?
Fuck. Yeah. You've still got spots. God's sake.
And the fake teeth as well. Don't forget the fake teeth.
Yeah, but they look pretty good though.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
If anything, that would be the only thing you'd point out and say, your teeth are good. Much better. Well done.
I'd go in the past. I'd go way back to when Aristotle lived, and then I'd tell him off and punch him because of him, I had to do jurisprudence at uni. I didn't like it. So, his fault. Gonna change that.
So you're literally, of all the people in past you could punch, Aristotle.
Well there's several people.
Not Hitler or anything, just Aristotle.
Or a kangaroo.
There's several... or a giraffe. There's several people I could punch. But I would go back in time for the sporting events. And then just gamble. Like Back to the Future 2. That's the story of Back to the Future 2. So,
well, that worked out well for them.
That didn't work out very well. But, yeah. So, that's it, really. So, that is going to bring our podcast, our wonderful podcast, to a close. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me. Mr. Jamie, Mr. Kev, and Mr. Dave. You were all wonderful.
Thank
we
you.
should do this again. And obviously, if you want to plug anything, or, Jamie, anything you want to plug?
No, not really.
Okay.
Out of Lives and such. Good times.
Yeah. Become a follower of Out of Lives, or we will send Jamie after you. Let's just leave it at that. Dave, what do you want to do?
I want to plug my charity organisation I've set up. Tots without torsos. Thousands of years, little children are born with no torsos, and it's quite tragic. Having to put up with all sorts of insults. Like, where are you going to keep your nipples? In your pockets? So, if you could all just dig deep.
So, hold on, are there arms on the head and legs on the head, or is it just a head?
Well, I mean, each case is different.
Is it kind of like Mike? I imagine like a Mike Wazowski kind of figure.
Oh my! That's you. Oh, I didn't know I was going to have to go in depth with this. To be honest, that was. But you just put the image of some little boy with like arms coming out of the top of his head.
Oh God,
you're an evil man.
All right.
How about you, Kev?
What would you do? What do you want to plug?
I want to plug Dave's mouth. Just plug at Don't Shoot Tiny, and that's it.
All right.
On Twitter.
Yeah, me, as you can see, I talk too much, so you probably don't want to hear any more of me. But I'm on Facebook. I'm in the group. I am also on Xbox Live, PlayStation, and Nintendo Network. PlayStation, it's Agent Smith 16. Nintendo, Xbox, PC, it's only Lig 97. So that is it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to us, your favourite show. Bye-bye.
Bye.